Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into it here in a couple of seconds. Cameras are ready. All this fun jazz is ready to go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Wednesday night pre-flight episode 49. As part of the usual, I am Gobble S. Cobble, and greeting us with his presence, your new champion of the MMWF Freak Show.
What's going on, everybody?
But getting back right into things, we're going to get right into there. We got a lot of shit going on today, a lot of issues that's got to be resolved in. Interesting thing, a couple of your boys, Bagwell and 13, that whole associates.
Eddie Blackwell is probably one of the most off-the-wall guys I've ever met. And coming from me, that's an Xbox achievement.
Indeed. And, well, speak of the devil, and he shall arrive.
Oh, look, look at his goofy-ass beard. Another day, another dope beat up by yours truly, and always you bunch of morons boo me like I'm some sort of tactical Samoan or something. You know what? Whatever. I have something to say to you. Ring.
Damn microphone's not on yet. No, I'll do the talking. Well, Mr. Bagwell, I'm here yet again, still standing and walking. Looks to me, Bagwell, you're just blowing large bags of air around. You said you were going to keep me down? Still up, but for a moment I was down. And you went Ken Griffey Jr. on my back with that chair. We see how infinite that was, Baggy. Do you want to have another go around, Lottie?
Oh, gladly. I'll see you this evening.
Well, that was, Bagwell said last week.
I'm pretty sure Eric is drunk. Mostly because Blackwell's name is not Bagwell. He's not Buff the Stuff. His name is Eddie Blackwell. Holy shit. He smelled like booze from here.
Yeah. And, apparently it did what needs to be done because Bagwell actually said last week he was going to keep Eric Cobra Grunt down. And yes, he did. And we saw those chair shots he took.
Those were pretty brutal.
And yet,
that whole match was pretty brutal.
It was. Jesus Christ. Well, we're getting into our first match of the evening, so that shows you what we have coming up this evening as one of our main events. And we got, like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of issues, a lot of interaction between all of our staff and our talent. And we're going to be in for a hell of a show because we watched a lot of good matches last week. Kirk and Razor, that was a hell of a match. I still think his legs broke. You saw it.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
And we're going to open up our first match with Blavis versus Rico Rain.
I think Rico Rain is probably one of the most underrated superstars on the roster. This guy can go.
Yeah, he has. And he is, and he's done some really good too, and he's also has his talents in other promotions as well. But he's greeting us with our presence, and this is just results from the Royal Rumble. Blavis eliminated him, and Rico didn't take too kindly.
You guys must have the same problem we have in FSCW. Because it looks like your truck guys are drunk.
Yeah.
Because that man's nameplate's an Oreo.
Yeah. Well, he's a self-proclaimed Oreo. He says he's vegan, and he's the whitest black guy we know.
Ah,
His own pronouncing. Because he is a vegetarian and plays hockey.
that's fair.
So, that was not us. That's what he's told us in many interviews years ago.
So they're not drunk.
No, just not that one.
Slightly racist.
Yeah. But it's a self-implied racist.
Fair enough.
And we see Rico making his way down to the ring in his new attire. Since all the affiliations have been destroyed, so he's just going back to whatever he feels comfortable doing. But that was a hell of a match last week between these two.
Absolutely.
And he's told us he's the Rainmaker now. Goes by because he says that was his military name, and well, he doesn't has it, but rather use the other one because it makes a little more sense. But he will rain down the kicks and punches. That's for damn sure. We saw last week.
Captain Dropkick over here.
Yeah. But not as bad as Avery.
No.
He's just every other move. Drop kick, drop kick, drop kick. What the actual fuck? But we saw last week, Blavis, I believe Blavis won. Let me check my paperwork here. No, Rico, yeah, Blavis won last week, so Rico's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, so hopefully he can get rid of it. So here we go. And Rico immediately runs into sit-out arm drag and takes a kick and misses horribly. Rico goes to the wrist lock, Blavis counters into a waist lock, and hits the beautiful move there. Teardrop suplex. That can be wrong, that could be right, who knows. Because Blavis goes to headlock now, where Rico counters into a wrist lock of his own. Throws Blavis in the pullback clothesline. And, oh god, Rico just beating the hell out of Blavis' head and drops the big elbow, but Blavis rolls away.
Blavis not staying down for long, that's for sure.
Yeah, and he hits that clothesline, but Rico pops right back up. Rico goes behind him again, waist lock. Blavis counters into a wrist lock and hits that hammerlock scoop slam. And Rico gets right back up, slightly stunned, but keeps going. Blavis standing switch, throws Rico into the corner. Blavis spins Rico around, puts him on the top. He goes into your high district.
Yeah.
But Rico
elbow. Big drop kick.
hit right on the head. And what's Rico? What the fuck? Rico, no! God damn it, Rico!
And
I just had this re-waxed. Motherfucker. Rico goes behind. And, well, he's doing this again. We saw him do this to Blavis last week. Rico's taking it to the air.
moonsault?
No!
No! The elbow from the heavens.
Beautifully executed again by Rico. That's twice Blavis has been thrown through the announce table in 2 weeks. Blavis comes back with a clothesline, but Rico gets right back up. And
yeah, why would he say that, right?
yeah. Rico counters into a wrist lock, into a hammerlock, pushes him away. And Rico runs into him face-to-face, heads words, catches him, and goes into the... I'm not sure what that maneuver's called, but... No, some type of wrist lock. Submission, but... well... Blavis gets behind and goes back inside. A beautiful German suplex there from Blavis. That one's looking delayed. And Blavis throws Rico and hits a big shoulder block. Blavis goes back to the headlock, goes to the wrist lock.
Taking advantage of him being on his feet there. And good belly back snap over.
Beautifully executed there. Blavis goes to the headlock. Snapmare takedown followed by fist drop. Blavis does the body scissors elbow drop. God, you taking a couple of those. How bad did that hurt? But Rico finally gets back out of it and runs right into another sit out. And Rico gets right back up. Blavis goes behind again, waist lock. Beautifully, another executed maneuver there. What a combination there from Blavis. Goes to the wrist lock. Blavis.
Looks like it's going to be, yes, a Headlock suplex there.
Yep. And Blavis hits the playmaker. Drags Rico to the center. Here's the cover. 1. Rico says no. Goes for a right hand and Blavis trying to end it.
Oh.
Hits the AA. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Rico says no. Rico kicks to the midsection.
Great resilience here.
Yep. Standing switch. Waist lock.
Pull back, drop to the hole.
Beautifully executed there.
Chris.
And Rico trying to make Blavis submit here. He's in the middle of the ring. And he's pulling him back. Blavis is trying to pull himself forward, but might be not enough.
That single leg Boston stab.
And Blavis taps out. Holy shit. Inches away from the ring.
Yeah, the ability to break that hold is within sight, not within reach.
Yeah, some can probably factor that damage into that table spot.
Absolutely. Come to a table like that, take it out of you.
Not flashy, but effective. Best way I can say it.
Single leg Boston Crab was actually probably our favorite finish to watch back in the old ECW days. I believe it was called the Rolling Calgary Crab, a Lance Storm.
Yeah, I heard that too now. I've seen some of his work and it is fantastic as well. But that's not a bad way to start the show off. Now they're a submission apiece now because Blavis won the first round with a submission and now Rico's returned the favor. So I can just set up an interesting stipulation for the third one.
Could be an submission Iron Man match. It could be a
Ooh.
yeah.
That's very
There's a
interesting,
lot
too.
of options there, and an Iron Man submission match could really be interesting if they powers be decided to use that.
Indeed. Well, we're going to get right into our next match of the evening. Well, yeah, like I said, we got a lot of stuff we're trying to cram in here, so we're going to try and get through here as fast as we humanly can possible. But we got, it's going to be Nathan Whiteside and Marsh will be our next competitors. And we saw last week, this was one interesting battle.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I watch these two at it again.
And we saw that even after taking the coast to coast, Nathan was still able to pull it out and still walk away with the victory. But God, that was just really cool. And Nathan locked in that wrist lock submission, and that was over. But it shows your resiliency. So Marsh is going to come in here with a big ass shit chip on his shoulder.
I can't blame him for that.
Because last couple of weeks, we've seen in chat people active that Nathan and William Whiteside have been getting the short ends of the sticks, but they've shown up all this time and then they fail miserably. Not by them, but Marsh is going to try and make an example of Nathan. He's probably going to get a couple more coast to coast with some, some trash cans or some other stuff. A la RVD.
Right.
But this was a very physical match between these two last week. They're going hold for hold, punch for punch, all kinds of crazy ass shit. So it's going to be an interesting way to see if Marsh is able to overcome Nathan Whiteside. Because we know at physical level, Marsh has got Nathan beat.
Yeah, Marsh is much, much stronger. I think if Whiteside can really kind of bring in the aggression, he might be able to put a hurt.
Weather the storm, but also Nathan, he's a late gamer. And he doesn't need flash and bang. He has them, but he'd rather just make you tap. Or any other via methods to make you lose. But here we go. Nathan opens up into a beautiful float over DDT net breaker. Nathan pulls up Marsh. Big right hand in the ropes, and Marsh gets knocked right the fuck out.
So I bet that early aggression
And Nathan throws him in there, hits him with another arm to the face, and followed by a boot to the head. Guy, that's your red district. But Nathan Whiteside goes behind, goes to the wrist lock, and beautiful kick to the bicep, and then followed by a shoulder block to the shoulder. Just working that arm because he knows both those arms or limbs are bad damage. And he takes those weapons out. He can't do anything about it. Big elbows to the shoulders. And Nathan gets back up, and Marsh, no, god damn it, motherfuckers!
They fucking hate this table.
They do.
This thing is held together with duct tape and super glue. Go away.
It's already had too much goddamn damage, but apparently it's gonna fall again. And Marsh has no idea what he's doing. What's he got in mind? And oh god, another big elbow drop. A great camera angle for that too.
Is there a petition that I missed?
Apparently.
My fuck our table today?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. It's right next to the repair that we just did.
Got it.
All else fails to destroy the table. And now Marsh grabs a chair. Really? Nathan breaks the count up, but apparently Marsh is more concerned about trying to hit tables, or what?
Marsh is pissed at that chair.
Marsh is going to count it out here.
And Nathan's going to let him.
What the fuck?
It's official. Nathan has broken Marsh's brain.
That elbow drop must have a concussion because
He's got to have a massive concussion after that elbow drop.
yeah. Yeah, that's even Marsh is now coming to realize what the hell just happened.
Marsh is seeing actual baby Smurfs hop around the ring right now.
Mm-hmm. And, well, there's not much more to say to that.
Nathan, again, that early aggression really kind of helped him out.
Yeah. And probably knocking Marsh into next week.
Oh, Marsh thinks it's Blurp Day.
Yeah.
Yes, I said Blurp Day.
Yeah.
He's been of a new day of the week, where he just shits pants and cusses at people and throws chairs.
Unless he thought that one ant on the floor was Nathan, so he was trying to beat the ant, but he kept on going away.
Perhaps he was Giant Man for a while.
Yeah, true. And oh shit.
Titties!
We know where this is going to go.
Hopefully sexy. Or violent.
Mm-hmm. Early words exchanging. And fuck! Oh dear God!
Oh Jesus.
And the ref's going to get in, and apparently this is gonna, we're being told this is gonna into a backstage match.
These are always dangerous. Always dangerous.
And we will be right back to get this match fully.